Welcome to Baltimore Sourcelink's September Business of the Month, Harvard Design, located at 1100 Wycombe Street. Today, we're here with Josh and Kevin Barnes, owners. Guys, thanks for having us.
Thanks for coming in.
Josh, what is Harvard Design's relationship like with the surrounding community?
I'd say it's very collaborative. We actually have a pretty dynamic little ecosystem here in Baltimore City. There's a lot of different companies and support organizations that are all working together to try and make the same things happen, focus on different areas within their wheelhouses and areas of expertise. But we have a nice organization that we all tie around where we get together for regular meetings. There are groups that will offer accelerator programs. There are groups that can help you write your pitch deck, help you identify grants that are out there. There are great resources at the Small Business Resource Center, for example. So I'd say it's been a very collaborative kind of ecosystem. There's times where groups within our little ecosystem are competitive, but it's a friendly competitive environment for the most part, and it's mostly collaborative. So it's a good place for somebody to bring a new product to market.
And one of the things that we've seen is as we start to work with more companies, they actually start working together also, which has been interesting. It has created new designs and spin-offs that have come from diverse areas of our own customers' technology merging with other customers' technology.
Kevin, can you share with our audience a product that Harvard Design is particularly proud of?
It's hard to pick one, but I'll say probably the one that's most technical with the best growth opportunities right now, though just starting, is a perfusion bioreactor. This is a device that you grow cells in, and the cells as they're growing have been modified to express proteins. And those proteins can range from new cancer drugs to exosomes that help cellular growth identify what directions it needs to go, to almost any other type of, I'm going to call it advanced materials and other proteins that we need in the future. And we've come up with a methodology of being able to do that is highly scalable. So that gets into multi-billions of dollars of potential business. And it's a hotbed right now. Everybody's looking for opportunities in this area. We think we have found some good resources to do that. And one of the things that we found here at Harvard is the collaborative relationship where we're working with a couple different groups to develop new products that will go through this device. So that'll be fun.
Can you tell our audience what you like most about working in Baltimore City, and maybe something that you don't like particularly about Baltimore City and may need some improvement on?
What do I like about living in Baltimore City? We both live in the city, so it's nice to be able to work where you live and to support the local economy of our home. So that's an important part of our business. Being on this side of the city is also important to us. We'd like to do our own small part in making an economic impact and helping to spur job creation and things like that. I think one of the best resources the city has at its disposal is its human resources. We have an abundance of people, and what we've seen from people coming in entry-level positions is that there is no shortage of smart, hard-working individuals that are looking for an opportunity to apply themselves to something. Some of the people we've brought in as temp labor have gone on to take project management courses, quality control programs, so on and so forth. So creating an environment where people can kind of grow within the company to whatever area suits their interest and skill set is something that's important to us. So I'd say people, probably one of the strongest parts we've got here in Baltimore. We've made a point to structure our entry-level positions so that we don't necessarily need skilled labor the way other manufacturing environments do. What we need are people with the right work ethic and aptitude. So designing programs around people that you can train to work within your system is the way we've decided to approach our employee hiring.
One of the things that I think this city has lacked is the ability to have what I would classify as an internship program. Being able to work on something that you develop a pride for. It's not just flipping a burger, it's nothing wrong with that, but it is something that you can say, this is what I do, and be proud of it. And we're starting to find that. And as Josh said, when people see that type of thing and get involved with it, it changes their understanding. Math in high school, they could care less. Math, when they see the person next to them doing something so that they can make a better product, now they start to catch on.
So Baltimore is like many other cities where we have a lot of individuals that have built businesses and want to pass their business on to their children and such, and we're having a large problem with people not being able to pass their businesses on because their children are not interested in that. What made you want to go into business with your dad, and what drives you to continue with that working relationship?
I'm still trying to convince him to pass it on to me when he's done, but I'm not sure we're there yet.
It's there.
We started this together in 2008, and we worked together a good bit before that in just one of his previous companies. I came to work for him for a summer. It was made clear as a condition of paying for my tuition that would be what I would do when I got out the other side. It was a limited servitude, so I only had to do it for a short period of time. But I really liked it. I enjoyed what he was doing. I enjoyed the company that he had helped build. And as I grew in my understanding of how that company worked, and as we evolved our thinking of what a service provider like this should be, we looked at each other and said, well, we've got a good idea on how this could and should be done. Let's go do it.
Guys, what do you see Harbor Design looking like in the next 5 years?
Well, I'd say the last 3 or 4 years have been what we kind of refer to as the second generation of Harbor Designs. In the beginning, we were very bootstrapped, which is why we understand bootstrap companies very well. We were endowed with some funding from the Able Foundation that allowed us to do what we call the kind of Harbor 2.0 phase. So our next phase for us is going to be what we hope and expect to be a significant growth phase. A big part of that is our partnership with the building owners here at 1100 Wycomico. We have been pushing and prodding them, and they have agreed to turn the building into an innovation center, so we're very excited about that partnership. And the goal of our innovation center, that's different from other innovation centers, is to have it at its core services like Harbor provides, so turnkey product design, research and development, prototyping, and then full-scale production solutions from 10 gizmos to millions. We can handle that for customers. So that takes a huge piece of the puzzle out of the things to worry about for early stage companies, and it allows them to start focusing on some of the other things that they need to, primarily sales and the next business opportunity, and how to strategically position their businesses.
And we're sitting in an opportunity zone, and there's a lot of good people in here, so that's our goal, is to try to get between 100 and 200 people in here assembling products. And most of the products that we're designing are, they can be easily put together as long as you're conscientious, show up to work every day, can hold a torque screwdriver, and have a good quality team behind you to make sure you're doing it correctly. So we've already gotten people in the neighborhood that we have taught how to work in a clean room, and we see that expanding.
Thank you for joining Baltimore Sourcelink September Business of the Month, Harbor Design. For more great videos about other wonderful businesses in Baltimore City, visit us at www.baltimoresourcelink.com or our YouTube and Facebook page at Baltimore Sourcelink. My name's Naomi Shea. Thank you for watching.